Hey guys, it's Anthony.
Hi, it's Vanessa.
And you're listening to Slaying the Scene. Well, is that your intro music, bitch?
Absolutely not.
So, we know we just started. We just literally started 2 weeks ago.
Right. It's been 2 weeks already?
It's already been 2 weeks. And we said that we, internally to us, like we didn't say this on the air, or maybe we did. We didn't think we were going to do this every week because, to be honest, that's just kind of a lot of work. And I have
to take 30 minutes out of our day.
I know, right? It seems like a little bit, but when you have to coordinate and do it, it's kind of a lot of work. And not for nothing, but sometimes I just can't be tied to a computer after watching a computer all day, every day at work.
Exactly.
So, but anyway, we literally just started 2 weeks ago with our first episode. And can I just say the amount of people that have been listening?
Yes. Appreciate the love.
Sharing and kind of showing us love has been phenomenal. We'll give you guys shout outs towards the end of the show, but
Absolutely.
we just wanted to start and say, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We really, really do.
For real, because without you, we'd be nothing. Oh, hey, come on. Vibrato.
No. I can't get that tongue pop. Let me see if I can get it.
Oh, bitch.
Go me! No.
Are you kissing the mic?
But I do it. I can't.
So,
I need practice.
Here's the deal. I don't like scripted shows, but I do like a format. I just haven't made a format for the show yet. And we haven't really talked. Well, we've talked about it.
All week we were like, okay, what are we going to talk about?
about?
And then we get distracted. And now it's down to the wire, literally. And we don't have
nothing on paper. Nothing on paper. But what we do have is a new addition to the family.
Well, on a trial bait. No, sir.
What we will say is, welcome to the show, Chipa.
Yow. Hey, Chipa.
Don't get slapped this early in the podcast, all right? Respect me.
We picked her up off the streets, and we thought, no, sir, that's my sister, y'all, my younger sister.
All right,
We're here to create jobs. What better way to provide some charity work?
Yes. How exciting. Got my sister on the show.
So instead of just being two cousins, it's basically two sisters and
a
side piece on the side. So welcome to the show,
Am I the side piece?
No, me.
Oh.
So welcome to the show. Welcome to Slaying the Scene. Although you've been on a couple of our YouTube videos, so you're not completely foreign to what we do.
No.
But we felt like we wanted to do a podcast because, like I said last time, it's kind of a lot of work to do videos, and for people who don't know editing and coming up with content and stuff, it's just a lot of work. And again, I don't have a lot of time. So, but we can carve out time in a day for a podcast, so why not, right?
Absolutely.
And for those who don't know Vanessa and Chipa, like I do, some of you guys know them from Facebook and Instagram. When they interact with each other, the shit is hilarious. Like, you just can't write this stuff. So, I mean, I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
I don't see why. I am truthful. All right? I gives you the truth.
While
Anthony is saying that your eyebrows on fleek, I tell you, you missed the spot. All right? So
I'm going for the natural
look.
Alicia Keys look.
You're going for the Burt look. You're fuzzy. A little fuzzy.
I am a little on the fuzzy side.
So what, you haven't maintained
Why you
your
put my
eyebrows?
business out on the street? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I mean, you said you picked me off the streets, and I gotta remind them that I'm an original.
But so what's going on with
So
your
like
eyebrows?
Excuse me? I'm over here ready to get into segments, and y'all still talking about my eyebrows?
But since it was brought up,
I mean, we gotta look at them.
you said we didn't have anything to talk about.
You shouldn't have sat across from me because that's all I see.
First and foremost.
They struggling right now. So leave them be. Okay. Unbelievable.
So
Disrespectful.
hey, it is what it is. So I don't want to spend too much time talking about politics because, as you all know,
you had me rolling.
A bunch of conservative white people inaugurated the 45th president of these United States. He is not my president. I don't claim him or his hairstyle. But that being said, he is the president. So, first of all, did you guys watch the inauguration?
I did.
I did not.
I did. And then because I was working from home that day.
Okay.
So I had it playing on my laptop.
Okay.
So I definitely.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I did not because I forgot that it was that day. I'm
That's
serious.
how-
I saw it on the
unimportant
news at
it was.
nighttime. I put it on Channel 3 and they said, the inauguration speech. And I'm like,
That was today?
oops. I still haven't watched it.
I worked from home and I watched it, and it was like just knowing that this motherfucker is in power, and not just him, but like all the other Republicans have a House in the Senate. I was just like, listen, these next 4 years are going to be absolute bullshit. So what do I do in typical me fashion? I turn the bitch switch on and I get real petty with it. And I said, let me just slide on over to Facebook and let people know how I feel.
Lord.
And I basically put all conservative white people on notice. Listen, for these next 24 hours, I will be offending you. There's no escaping it. And if you feel any type of way, do yourselves a favor and just delete and block me because I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
You've been warned, signed the management. It's not like it's going to go down the way it's going to go down on my timeline.
Right.
And I wish the motherfucker would check me on my timeline.
Right.
It's like somebody coming into my house and saying, I don't like your drapes. Bitch, then why'd you come in?
You know what? Sometimes I
Scram.
post stuff to see if somebody will say
Just
something.
to
Give
provoke?
me a
Right.
reason.
Give me
Give me I post something waiting. I'll be like this, waiting with my finger. Waiting to hit comment.
To see the bubble with
the
dots.
bubbles with the dots in the bottom.
You
Just
know the
waiting.
Kermit meme where he's
And
like,
then all of a sudden,
that'd be chiba. As soon as somebody replies,
on the keyboard.
ooh, I can't. It makes me itch. When I gotta say, I be waiting. I'll be like,
So I went
ooh.
onto Facebook and I was like, I just went on some big rant about like how he's racist and blah 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 and this and that and third. And I mean, most people on my timeline agree with me. There's one lady who's actually friends with your mom and my mom from way back in the day, who posted some shit the next day about, Trump's our president, we should support him, blah blah, something stupid, and your mom was going at it with her. And I was literally dying. So I wrote back to her and I was like, hey, so I understand what you're saying. I don't like him. He's a fascist. He's authoritarian. He's this, he's that, he's racist. He's misogynist, bitch. Fucking, I hate this guy. But she was like, well, thank you for being respectful to her, because Nancy called her like an idiot. Not her particularly an idiot, but she goes, people that support him are idiots.
Idiots, yep.
So then she took offense to that. So I was like, but listen, she didn't call you an idiot. She said people that support him are idiots. But if the shoe fits, that's kind of your problem.
Right. Exactly.
Like, if you want to take offense to that, then that's your problem.
Right.
If you take a general statement and you take offense to that, that's because the shoe absolutely
Okay,
fucking
but
fits.
who started it? Did mommy post something and then she felt the need to go on
No,
there
she
and say
posted
something?
it and then Nancy replied.
Oh,
and
Oh,
then-
okay.
So,
All right.
in
But my mom
other
replied
words,
too.
mom did what we said we would check somebody for.
No. But it'd
I
be
mean-
one thing if it was like somebody checking her and calling her stupid. Like if
Disrespectful.
somebody
Right,
came
exactly.
to disrespect me and be like, bitch, who the fuck are you? You don't pay my bills.
off
But if
my
you're
page.
expressing your opinion, I'm totally okay with that.
Yep.
But she it's like she got loud because she started putting her cap sock on. I'm like, bitch, take the bass
Oh,
out your voice when you
hold
talk
on.
to me, especially on Facebook. Caps. And I'm like, okay, so first of all, you may know of me, but bitch, you don't know me. That's first and foremost.
Okay.
I will collect you, gather you, and send you off. And so I did. And so I was like, people that support him are racist. I will be the first to say I don't support them, and anyone who supports him is an asshole and this and that. She goes, how rude, how disrespectful. It'd be like me calling you a dick eater because you're gay. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a bitch.
Now,
went
mind
there?
you, and I didn't know this until after I blocked the bitch. She's lesbian. I can't even speak. She's a lesbian. So I'm like, I get the point you're
Right.
making,
But
but I didn't call you those names. I
Right.
said people that support him. But if you support him and you ride hard for him,
You can't just support somebody on somebody as big as what Donald Trump is now, because he is the president of these United States. You can't just be like, oh, I support you because of one out of the 50 evil things.
that means you also support all the other 50
You
evil
can't just say,
Exactly.
oh, I don't like him, but I support this one thing, so I'm going to vote for you. Honestly, the one thing that you probably support is the last thing on his agenda.
No,
Like, you need to
exactly.
think about the 50 other things that are above that that's way more important
But
than that.
but Chipa, you practicing common sense right now, and I'm gonna need you to stop because it don't work that way in these United States, especially with these conservative white people.
It's so bad.
So she tried to get me together, and I was like, so I guess we're done here. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, well, we're at an impasse. You're not going to say anything that's
There's
going to
nothing else
me.
to say.
So like, and I'm on your page already doing the most. So like, so and I was like, all right, well, I guess we're done. And so I unfriended her, and then I blocked her.
I know. I'm so damn.
But I'm like
choking on my Coca-Cola. Sorry, I mean my water. I mean my healthy water.
Your flavored water with fizz.
Coca-Cola flavored water.
Coke. Although we do have Crystal Pepsi.
Soda is disgusting. I just can't.
But you know what? Can I just say I had soda
soda
over the weekend, like a bottle of Coke, the 20 ounce, and I got heartburn so bad. And I'm like, damn. But all I had was a couple of peanut M&Ms and like a bottle of Coke, and it was like the struggle was so real.
It was too much.
I was like, yo, I'm not familiar with heartburn. So when I had it, I was like, shit, am I gonna throw up? Like, what's going on?
I get it often a lot, and I'm like, is it
bitch? Because you're drinking all that fucking sugar and stuff.
I can't.
Like, you gotta cut that out.
Soda is disgusting. Juice is disgusting.
One is
water
fine
is my
a
friend.
day, but Vanessa, what I tell you, when you cut sugar out of your life,
and I drink it. Listen,
you're gonna prosper. You're gonna become basically the Beyonce of this household.
I don't smoke. Listen, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I am assuming that feeling that people get when they smoke a cigarette is the same feeling that I get when I drink this Coca-Cola. I could be stressed out to the max, and I sit down with a Coca-Cola.
Well, listen, you're going to be just fine. Down. You want to know why? Because I was a cigarette smoker for about 15 years, and I haven't smoked since, November 10th, and I'm totes.
Cue in the applause.
Yay. I'm totes okay. I'm making it. I'm doing things. I'm not dying. I mean, you'll be okay without soda. Soda's gross.
It's to the point where it's time to eat, and if there's no Coca-Cola in the house, I won't eat.
But you got to be honest and real.
It's part of my meal.
If you want,
it's mental.
It is mental, but if you want to improve your health, then that's something you got to really consider.
Listen, you got to understand that diabetes run in this family, and that is a can of diabetes.
Wait, in my family or in yours?
In both sides, there's diabetes in both sides.
Bitch, where?
What? I was it.
Bitch, where?
I don't want to put names.
Bitch, where? Where am I ugly? How am I ugly?
But you're getting there.
Bitch, I'm ugly. Bitch, where?
I can't say names because I don't know if anybody they want their names out there like that.
But like in our immediate family, like, do I know them? Do I talk to them on a daily basis?
Right, not on a daily basis.
So basically, not as relevant as they need to be in my life.
Not on a daily basis, but
no, I feel you. I feel like
you know what I mean. Like it's. I mean,
and I'm not.
I don't trust.
Fine, I'll grab a water.
See? I don't trust the genes in this family. Things tend to skip generations and pop over to me.
She just got up and bounced.
She did. In the middle of a podcast.
Like literally in the middle of the podcast.
Let me find out you about to get a straw for your water bottle because I can't.
That's not a bad idea because if your teeth is sensitive, the straw helps.
It probably sensitive.
Wait, what were we talking about Donald Trump?
We were. How did we get the soda?
So what we got into Facebook about how I basically tried people on their page, even though I don't like people trying me on my page. But that's besides the point. Mm-hmm. The point is,
right?
If you support him, then you really need to reevaluate your existence. Because here's the deal: although I don't condone people ragging on his son Barron,
I don't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What I don't understand is how you can be so upset and hurt by somebody making fun of his son, but not hurt and upset at him making fun of women, making fun of the disabled, talking about whoever the fuck he talks about, Muslims, black people, this, that, and the third.
Yep.
You are so upset about his son, and yet you're not upset at any of those other things.
Exactly. That's why.
Then you're the problem.
Yep.
And I don't know what to say. Just look at his track record. He's only been in office for 5 days, and he's already doing a lot of destructive things to the very people who voted him in office.
I was so shocked the other day when it was all over CNN how he was upset about the number of crowds. Like that's what he was concerned about. He was
mad about how at his inauguration.
All the things in your plate, and that's what you're concerned about. He's the kind of guy,
Vanessa, that if he doesn't have, like, to me, he strikes me as the kind of guy that if he uploads a selfie to Instagram and it don't get the attention it wants, he'll delete it.
He's going off.
And he'll post the same picture again.
It's like,
but then we'll cuss you out. Like, we'll tag you and be like, bitch, why didn't you like my picture? Mm-hmm. And that kind of ego mentality is just like, it's so gross to me.
Yeah.
Because you're going to sit here and then have your press secretary, who, by the way, the guy that does the White House press secretary, he's from Connecticut. He went to college in London. So shout out to Connecticut, but not for the right reason. He presented what Kellyanne Conway called alternative facts.
Yes.
And so then what killed me about the internet is, especially Twitter, they went on this rant about alternative facts. So let me just share you the funniest alternative fact that I read was Beyonce couldn't hold the candle to Britney. # alternative facts. And I was like, yo, that shit is hilarious. I wish I had more of these alternative facts from Twitter because they were going in. But how do you blatantly fucking lie?
Right.
to the American people.
Exactly. When
we
there's
have fucking
facts.
eyes. But Vanessa, facts don't matter to these people. Let me tell you. I remember I was looking on Kristen's wall. She was going back and forth with people on her wall, and they were like, "That's Photoshop." And I remember Kristen being like, "But how do you Photoshop video?"
Right.
Like, how do you Photoshop video?
I was watching CNN that day, and they were talking about how, like, they were talking about, well, if the president asks you to lie, what do? I mean, it's your it's your job to speak for him on in instances like this.
To think that the first time you address the crowd,
it's about this petty shit. That's what I'm saying. Really?
It's like,
this is what you're worried about.
This is what you're focused on.
This is what you are worried about.
I mean, I don't even know where to go with this. It's disappointing and it's stressful to know that the next 4 years could be a hot mess.
Didn't they try to say that it was the white mat that they put on the grass?
Yeah, that it was like
was in Obama's too. You can see it, but
even if it was a white mat, there has to be people that are standing on that mat. So where are those people?
Exactly.
Either way,
Obama had the same white mat, and the gap that you had, his was filled.
Just so pressed about it.
And he said that he had more people.
But
this is what he wants. This is what I feel like the next 4 years is going to be a test of our patience. It's going to be a test of our will. But,
I wish I could just check out for 4 years.
But the thing is, you can't. You have to do the opposite of check out. You got to get overly involved because bitches don't respond to nothing but people complaining.
I'm just shocked that when you say Donald Trump now, it's President Donald Trump.
Yo, that's what creeps me out.
Crazy.
The guy that said he likes to grab people's pussies. Like, yo, we went from the classiest guy ever,
Apprentice,
to this orange orangutan bloated turkey looking motherfucker. I don't understand how we got here.
It's just crazy. Exactly. Like, had that have been like Barack Obama when he was running for president, saying that he liked to grab
that would have
that. Do you honestly
as
think
a black
he would have made it?
No.
Thus far?
No, they would have looked at him and been like, this N-word, hell no.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand how he made it this far.
Okay, so there's, I think it's the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell. He looks like a fucking swollen turtle. He looks off. He looks like a turtle. I don't even know how. Look him up on your phone. He looks like a turtle. The very first day of Obama's presidency, while he's dancing at his inaugural balls, the Republican House and Senate leadership got together.
Yep.
And they basically told each other, listen, for the next 4 years at least, because we don't know if he's getting reelected. For the next 4 years, we're going to oppose literally everything that he's going to attempt to do. We're going to obstruct as much as we possibly can. Now, mind you, he was in office for 8 years. He got so much shit done. No one's perfect. There's been times where Obama's fallen along the way, times where you may not be as proud. But at the same time, we survived 8 years without a scandal.
Right, exactly.
We caught bin Laden. I would consider ourselves safer domestically.
Yep.
ISIS is a real thing. We get it. But that's over there. And that's not to say that it's not a problem. Yep. But, like, how did all of a sudden the focus become Muslims and Mexicans?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But when shit goes wrong in your white-ass lives, the one thing you like to do the most is point to the next person and say, it's not my fault, it's your fault.
Yep.
Like, you don't take responsibility for the way shit is. Right. And not saying that it is all your fault, but, like, you elect these assholes to the House and to the Senate that will always vote against your best interest.
Right.
And then you want to sit here and point the blame at colored folks, like, we're the ones to blame because crime and this and that and Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
Eat a bag of dicks.
That's all I can say.
I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, we got to suffer through at least 4 years of this bullshit.
Yep.
And when shit goes wrong, it is our job to every step of the fucking way say, nope, it was your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault, and it was also your fault.
Let's just hope that these 4 years fly on by. Did you guys catch the ball? Did you guys see the ball?
No, I saw her. She looked nice, Melania. I always thought Melania looks nice.
Awkward dance.
Yo, but it's like
first dance.
It looks like that's like arranged.
Oh my God, it was.
It looks like it's an arranged marriage or something because the way he acts like publicly with her.
Did you see those videos on Instagram where he's looking at her and she's all smiling, and then when he looks away, she gets depressed. And people were saying, "Blink twice, blink twice if you need help, Melania. Just blink twice."
Yeah, I was in tears. I'm like, poor girl, yo. She looks like she doesn't have like. She doesn't have a personality. Like, she's not allowed to have a personality or
Somebody,
something.
there was,
You know what I mean?
There was
like,
a meme online. You
it's
know
crazy.
when Melania...
I feel so bad for her.
Do you remember when Melania went to Michelle Obama and gave her the Tiffany
Yeah,
box? There's a meme out there where somebody opened the Tiffany box and it's a little post, this is help.
It's so wrong.
Literally dying. At the very least, the next 4 years should be, even if they're as depressing as humanly possible, we at least should get some laughs out of it.
Exactly.
So, that's that.
I've
else
never
happened?
been so glued to CNN before in my life. I can
But
tell you
if
that.
anything, I would encourage people that aren't politically active, because I won't consider myself completely active, but I'm more conscious.
Right.
AKA, you're more woke.
Exactly.
So, but like, be conscious of what's going on in your local neighborhoods.
Yep.
Be conscious of what's happening nationally, because
Stay
literally,
tuned to the updates and news.
right,
And
you can influence that with your vote. You can influence that by influencing others to vote. You can do something. Though he didn't win the popular vote, even though he'll say that he did or whatever the fuck may be. No, he just can eat a dead dog dick. I don't even care anymore. Fuck him. Fuck all of him. It's like I said in my Facebook post. I said, fuck every follicle of hair on his misshapen head, every molecule of air he breathes. Fuck him. It'll be forever fuck Donald Trump from here on out till he's not in office anymore.
Lord.
Any of you listening got a problem with it? Bye.
President.
Yo, and he's so gross looking, but like
70
who
years
does
old.
his makeup? I can't imagine he has like his own bronzer and does that willingly to his face.
And why aren't any of his friends telling him it looks bad? That's what I don't get.
Because he doesn't have gay people apparently in his staff. Because if he had somebody with any kind of fucking sense, then they would be like, man.
Because people are the thing is, that's the thing. People are making fun of you. When they portray you to be funny, they turn their face orange. So that's telling you, okay.
But this has to be white, though.
Right. So that obviously is telling you,
His
okay.
under eyes are white as hell.
You know, I think I'm doing too much.
I protested. I totally protested. I held a sign that
I
says,
know. I saw that. Where were you?
It's in New London.
In New London? Okay.
What was it? Trump is a
liar.
A liar?
A liar, something like that, right?
Yep, Trump's a liar. And I was just like, I don't care. It was cold as fuck that day too. It was the day of the Women's March, but I was in New London protesting against Trump. And I will tell you, people would honk their horns and wave and give thumbs up. And then, of course, these old white assholes with these redneck looking motherfuckers in their big fucking trucks waving the finger saying, fuck you, Trump, motherfucker. And it's like,
isn't that crazy?
But like
we know there's racism in this, but it was always just like, it was wrong.
People get bold now.
But you're emboldened.
Now they are
getting
they're
bold
bold
now.
And now you really see like
the truth.
How bad, like, we're really not that evolved.
Right? No, we're
it's
not.
crazy. We thought we were more evolved. We weren't evolved. It was just frowned upon to be racist. They kind of put it, but now with him, that's it. It's like
everybody's getting bold now.
Holy crap.
So here's the deal. We hate Trump because he's racist. Right. Among many other hosts of things. But they hated Obama because they're racist. Right. And there's a big difference. You know, marinate on that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So fuck Trump.
Next topic.
So the last time we talked a lot about Mariah Carey.
Excuse me.
And we talked about the little scandal that she had, which no one's talking about anymore because who cares. But
oh, you know what somebody wanted us to talk about?
Who?
Was
what?
Oh my God, Lady Gaga performing at the Super Bowl half show.
What about her?
How do you feel about that? I feel great about it.
I don't feel anything about that.
You don't?
Okay, so last year
she hasn't been wearing a lot of makeup.
They're
like she looks so
offering
beautiful.
her. I can't remember the number, but they're offering.
Gags,
it's like over a million.
Well, for
something
me, with
for
Lady
performing.
Gaga, I like Lady Gaga, don't get me wrong. I love her earlier work. 2008.
Absolutely. It's more
I didn't listen to art
dance,
pop.
poppy.
Her first and Born This Way were like the shit.
Yep.
After that, I could care less.
Yeah.
Because it's not been a hit. And honestly, I was never that invested where I'm just going to listen to the album just to listen to the album. I've never been that kind of guy.
This album is going to be different. It's going to be, it has a different feel to it. I'm excited to watch it. I actually am
She's going to bring a good visual. I feel like when it comes, and I know this is not a popular opinion amongst bitches named Vanessa, but when it comes to halftime shows, you don't beat two. You don't beat Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yo, I remember being like 9 or 10 years old, rushing to grandma's house, turning on the TV and watching
But
it
let's
and being
correct
like,
that because Michael Jackson, love him. But I know who you about to say.
Beyonce?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Listen.
Yo, Beyonce's halftime show was the best.
Beyonce's halftime show
I just don't see what all the hype
Wait, bitch. Don't get it twisted because the hype is listening.
So it's not, let's get this straight.
Bitch,
it's
you
not
will get stung.
I love Michael Jackson. He's talking about Beyonce because he knows that I'm not as excited about her as he is.
But that doesn't matter about your level of excitement. What
I
matters
just don't,
But Vanessa, what matters is she's everything.
Listen, Destiny's Child to me, I would prefer Destiny's Child over just Beyonce.
The music is probably because you're a '90s pop girl. You're like a '90s, early 2000s pop girl.
It's just not. I can't sing to none of her stuff. I don't like it.
But have you tried?
I just don't like. It's not that I don't like her. I just don't care for her. I'm sorry.
You can't.
And I can feel all the bees attacking me. I can feel them. I'm itchy. I'm getting. Yeah, I'm feeling the sting.
But take your. Okay, not calling it dislike, but take the music part of it out, right? Mm-hmm. Did you watch the halftime show with Beyonce?
No.
How didn't you watch the fucking halftime show?
Because I don't care to.
But Vanessa, watch it. Destiny's Child appears in it, and they do a medley of their hits.
I know, but I've seen her shows. I just don't.
Then how dare you?
I'm sorry. I
don't
just don't see what all the hoopla is about.
I just don't get it. It does not compute.
Beyonce is a package.
A complete.
She
package.
gives a complete.
Sometimes it's too much.
Show no,
bitch. How
she doesn't just stand there in front of a mic and just sings.
People are gonna kill me, and I don't care.
But
I guess
I just don't understand.
I mean, listen,
she's a bomb singer. She dances
not
the house down. She dresses well. No, what's there not to like?
I love Beyonce. I'm not really a fan of the newest
music.
That's
what I don't.
You know what it is? But I don't care about no music that's new. I don't care. No, I don't really like Ariana Grande. I don't like none of the music from this time. No, I don't.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute. Wait. So what? And the scale of awesome to not, you would say Ariana's more awesome than Beyonce?
Absolutely.
Oh,
you're fired.
God. Okay, that's it.
You can pack up and go.
I only listen to 90s music.
I do.
Early 2000s. That's all I listen to.
If I had to choose, exactly. I think that's just. I don't.
But
care.
I don't.
I've never listened
the music
to
is
Ariana
different.
Grande's CD though.
It's good though. I would listen to it. But here's the thing.
Beyonce
has matured with her writing.
It's too mellow. It's not.
You want to know why? Because she's doing her own stuff.
It's a vibe. It's a.
Then that's what it is. I'm not feeling her vibe. Can I say that? I'm not feeling the vibe.
But how do you not feel the vibe if you haven't listened to the fucking music?
I did. Listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
After the album, which is Dangerously in Love.
The first one?
Solo album!
After the first two just fell off track?
The one where she got a song on there with, that she got a video that she's going like this. I'm doing a dance.
That screams volumes to me, Vanessa.
My God, come
Crazy
on.
in Love?
No.
Baby Boy? Naughty Girl?
Yeah, Baby Boy. That one.
Second single?
The second single of that album, whatever that album was.
Yes, Dangerously in Love.
Yes. After that album, no.
Yo,
don't ask me.
No, you don't know Deja Vu. You don't know Irreplaceable, bitch.
No,
that
was my favorite.
Those are good
album.
songs.
That one was my favorite.
It's kind of
that one was my favorite.
That's kind of where it kind of started to me changing.
But then I Am Sasha Fierce. You had If I Were a Boy.
I Am Sasha Fierce was good too, though.
You had Scared of Lonely. You had Broken Hearted Girl. Bitch, how don't you get this?
Hello.
But then you had the fourth album, 4, which Four was a good album. But see, 4 had Love on Top.
You know which one? I like that song, but you know which song is just so annoying to me?
What?
And I don't care. You used to sing it like Drain It Out.
Who?
The 1 + 2 divided by 3 times 4. I hate that song. It drives me nuts. I get a headache. Like I'm trying to do the math in my head. And I can't. It's too much. I can't. That song gets on my nerves, and I will never press play.
It's called 1 + 1.
Okay,
divided by 2 pi.
Listen, I'm just not as crazy about her as you are.
But you know what it is? The singles. She's taken a different approach to the last 2 albums. It's more of a story, complete.
Yes,
package,
and
right?
I can't sing to it.
It's not going to be for everyone. It's not that I identify with her story, but I can appreciate what she went through. I can appreciate the artistry that she put into it. I can appreciate the lyrics and everything that she did vocally. Some of the music is really dope. What you're expecting out of her is something that you would expect out of someone who's 15 years old. I'm not calling you immature, but I'm calling you.
But if the shoe fits.
But if the shoe fits, bitch. What I'm saying is, give it a chance.
It's just
though,
not singable to me.
But it's not about being singable.
But to me, it is. I need to listen to a song and be able to like. I'm sorry, I can't.
Why not listen to it and make it your own?
Right. Which is literally what everybody
versus
online does.
Copying versus playing karaoke.
I said what I
said. Okay, Nene.
But I mean,
but you can't deny that Beyonce's not the best performer alive right now.
No, I mean she
can perform. She is not boring. She gives a good show.
Right. But there are bitches who swear up and down that Katy Perry, Britney Spears, Lady Gaga are like the best of all time. And I'm like, you're sipping the Kool-Aid, and I don't know what the fuck's in that, but it can't be
whatever you're on. Can I be on it too?
Because that's crazy talk. Beyonce's life. Wait, how did we get to Beyonce? Oh, we were talking about
Lady Gaga. You see?
So am I excited? Yeah, because I feel like she can bring the early work back and make it fun. But if she goes to like left fields for me, like I can't deal.
Like if the whole show is now the music now, like she'll have to mix it up.
She does because she got to bring
interesting
music that the crowd.
But here's
knows.
the thing, though. Like I'm not above playing Beyonce's halftime special during the halftime special just to tune shit out. I've done it. The next year after Beyonce was Bruno Mars. What did I do? I watched Beyonce.
No.
After that.
Did I watch that one?
Katy Perry, and what did I do? I watched Beyonce.
Michael Jackson definitely had the best. And I watched it the other day. It
was just
best.
So cool,
right? Like that was a time of unity right there.
Well, I mean, we were also 10.
We were,
so it's not like we knew any better,
right? Exactly. But no, that hands down.
That's crazy.
Hands down.
Yo, shout out to the girl. I forget her name, but the one that does the '90s music lessons. Yeah.
I know y'all didn't come in here dressed
looking like 2017. Have you seen that, Chiba?
No.
It's this girl on YouTube, I think, or Instagram or somewhere where she does videos. But her thing is the reason she's popular is she does like 90s music lessons. So she looks like T-Boz. And she's like, you gotta watch it. This shit is funny, but the way she be teaching people how to sing is like how they did it in the 90s.
Right.
You're gonna have a seizure with
it. You gotta go on the floor.
This shit is funny. Anyway, I'm excited.
I lost the contact.
You lost the contact. Is it in your eye?
I rubbed my eyes too damn hard, and now my contact is in.
No, it's floating back there. It's
oh my god,
in limbo.
But does it come out eventually?
Eventually, I can feel it when I blink.
That is so gross.
You gotta.
I know. I'm trying to
pull your eyelid. Keep it going until it shows up. It happens to me all the time. It's because your eyes are dry and crispy.
Sheba, we probably should have did this at the beginning of the show, but now is as good a time as ever. Tell them a little about yourself.
I know. I'll do it first. So she was raised in the street
by a pack of wolves.
Found in a box.
By a pack of wild poodles.
I ain't soft and fluffy. I don't know. Like what?
I don't know, bitch. You know yourself better than we do.
Right.
But what am I supposed
Are you married? Are you a mother?
Okay, well, I am married.
For how long?
Well, I've been with my hubby for 16 years, married for 4 of them. I have 3 kids. One is going to be 13 soon. Holy crap, I was a teenage mom.
You whore.
Listen, my son was a prom night baby.
For real?
Yeah. I didn't find out until August, but when I did the math, it had to have been prom. But, and then I have a 10-year-old daughter, and then I have a 3-year-old little banana.
Oh, banana. I love you, girl.
Yeah. No.
So we all grew up. We all grew up together in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
We were very close. In fact, I lived with my cousins for the majority of my life until I moved out on my own.
Yeah.
And so we just have this chemistry and this bond that just cannot be shaken. And I wish the motherfucker would try.
He's our adoptive brother.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, and that's
the brother I never wanted.
But you got, and I'm not going nowhere. But here's the deal. Like, the reason we want to cheap out part of the show is because, like, if only you guys knew how it was when we weren't recording or filming.
I know.
It is hilarious. Like, in fact, go to youtube.com/slayingthescene and look for videos where she's in it.
I think it's like The
And
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
The
Look,
Walking
look at the videos where we're talking about Case of the Missing Wallet, which, bitch, by the way, did you find your wallet?
No.
The new
but
one?
you
The
see
second-
how I've been losing my
but guess
wallet
what?
since like...
But you always seem to lose everything. You lost 2 wallets and an iPad at Ghetto Walmart.
I lost my wallet and nobody returned it. Ain't that some shit? This is the type of world that we live in.
I mean, I get it. Because if I found a wallet and it had money in it, depending on the amount of money, I probably would take it too. I'm not even going to front. But...
I couldn't. Like, if I open up your wallet and I see a face, I feel bad.
Oh, see,
You get what I'm saying? Like, I see a face, and then you start building a story. Like, what if this was like her last, or you know what I mean? I can't.
Like God is watching.
God
knows what you did. You know, like
God
me every time. Like
Like, if you had returned that wallet with that money in it, God would have probably blessed you threefold.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm sure.
You get what I'm saying?
But,
no,
like,
you
unless
were
you
that
found the G.
thirsty.
I had everything.
Listen,
in
you
there,
shouldn't
y'all.
have
I
been
had
so careless
my
and lost
social
your shit.
security cards.
But see, this is why you don't care that
But
shit.
now
Listen,
I know.
I told her ass a
Now I
1,000
know.
damn times, and she's
That's
hard-headed
literally
as
rule
fuck.
number one.
Man,
You
yeah.
never
My license,
take
credit.
your-
I mean, everything. Somebody stole my wallet.
Your life was in
Your
there.
life was in that wallet.
And your money that you don't get back.
It's just horrible, you know.
But,
You know what? Money is
mean-
material. Cards can be replaced. Money is just.
It's just my socials. What?
I mean, the end result
tripping
is
over.
we got things replaced, right?
Yeah, I mean,
But
So, I mean, that
Did
is
you
what it
learn?
is. If you guys want to hear more about us, or if you guys have specific questions, please make
okay,
sure.
yeah. Next show we should have like a list of things.
Yeah, I mean,
to-
I felt like there should be like an impromptu. Let's just talk about nonsense because it is what it
Yeah.
is. But I feel we got some
have
good
like little
nuggets.
segments.
Yeah, like, and if you guys think of little segments that we want to do, fine. But if you guys, as a listener, want to hear us talk about specific things, we do have an email address. We might change it because I feel like it's a little long.
What?
But our email address is slayingthescene83@gmail.com.
It's not that long.
right. I mean,
It's the name of the show and then 2 numbers.
I mean, yeah, but I
yeah.
feel like it's so ghetto. Like slaying the scene, like it's like
the 83
I think
part.
the 83
Yeah.
part is
I want something that's very clean and simple.
Like, but it wasn't available.
No, it wasn't.
Who the is out there with slaying the scene?
I don't know, bitch, but when I find out,
they boss to get spammed. You know what? You should just send an email to Slaying the Scene. By the way,
Chiba, do you know that occasionally I will at Chispa on Instagram, I'll just cuss them out just for having it.
for real,
Right? Because they're not even active on it, right?
They're not even acting. Like, how dare you?
they? How dare you use that
Unbelievable.
name and not
Would
even
you, if you had
use
at
it?
Chipa, would you use that one?
At Cheaper? Why not?
Exactly.
I don't understand. You can't just do at cheaper.
No, I mean, I like Songbird Les only because I got that name when I was on a
But it's not just
mini-
bird. There's a Y
it's a
in
Y.
it.
Yes.
I get it.
Les, there's a Z in it.
So what?
But
It's
your
Les.
name is Leslie. But
Yeah.
we call
Les.
it Chispa because Chipa has been her nickname since she was born.
Yeah.
But, okay, so we almost encroaching on 40 minutes here.
40?
Yeah, see how fast that is?
Shut up.
So what we'll say is if you do have any questions for us, you can absolutely send us an email at slayingthescene83@gmail.com, or you can tweet us. My Instagram handle as well as my Twitter handle is at Goobersnatch. That's GOOBERSNATTCH.
Mine is just at the Vanessa Cruz everywhere.
Oh no.
That's your cue, bitch.
Bitch.
Mine is what? My Instagram is Songbird Les with a Y.
So at
Songbird Les, bird with a Y, Les with a Z.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I don't even use Twitter, so don't even bother.
Yeah, but you guys
don't
can
really use Twitter
also
that much.
you guys can Instagram us or Instagram the show at Slaying the Scene.
Yeah.
We'll post pictures and whatever and such which and such forth. But just before we go though, I want to give a couple shout outs to
Absolutely.
First and
yes.
foremost, our pod brother, the John Effect. Chifa, we'll get you up to speed on who these
Hey,
people are.
boo.
But okay, first of all, John and I we go way back to like our old Live Daily days, right?
The
But
funniest.
The
Oh my
funniest commenters are the people who just like so outlandish, but like make so much sense at the same time,
Right.
And are just so it's just so I don't even know how to explain it. When he comments on a picture, I 100% of the time I'm laughing,
die.
die laughing.
Is that the one that always has a story? Like when he, okay, wait. I remember there was, I know some of his comments. They are funny.
Yes, absolutely.
He goes like above and beyond.
Yes,
to
I
explain
love
what
it.
it is. He has
Yes.
so many like little deets to explain what he's trying to say. It's funny.
Yep. I want to give a shout out to a couple of podcasts that have followed us on Instagram.
Yep.
Let's Talk It Out podcast. Thanks. At Justin Ruff, the podcast, groupie number 1. I tweeted him. I think it's to him. I'm Justin, right? Oh no, yep, Justin. So from Keller, Texas, I messaged him good morning, and he followed us, and then then he tweeted. He was like, I guess I know who I'm listening to today.
Nice, thank you so much.
But to take it back to John, like he put us basically onto his group of people that.
Thank you so much, John. We really appreciate that. We do.
Right, he brought us into the pod family.
Yep.
So we couldn't do it without him. So we look forward to connecting with more podcasters in the pod family and really listening to your shows, hopefully collaborating with John and other folks. But I also wanted to give a shout out to Frankie and Charnel from the What About Your Friends podcast.
Yes, thank you guys for the shout out.
Right, what about your friends? Come on, dance.
Yeah, I know when we come and start dancing.
Hey, what about your friends?
What about your friends?
Cabbage Patch. Come on, Cabbage Patch. But actually, the What About Your Friends podcast are two guys that live in Waterbury. So
yes.
Local-ish.
Yeah, and they gave us a shout out on
They gave us a shout out on their podcast on episode 15. So thank you so much, guys, for doing that. I was listening to your new show today on the ride home, and you guys are pretty funny.
I've actually been looking for new podcast shows to watch.
To watch, girl.
I mean, to listen to. Sorry, to listen to, because I used to watch Girl. I used to listen to Girl on Guy all the time. So
yeah, but let me tell you, my favorite podcasts of all time are The Raid, Kid Fury, and Crystal. Like they're
I need to start listening to that.
Hilarious.
I've heard you, and Sydney told me the same thing.
Yep.
She always tells me about the Raid.
Friend Zone podcast with Dustin, Fran, and Asante.
Yep.
It's good because they give you like life lessons. They really teach you to like think about your mental health and hygiene, because their tagline is, we focus on mental health, mental hygiene, and mental wellness, because who in the hell wants a musty brain? Yeah, and I died when I heard that for the first time. But like the RuPaul podcast with Michelle, and it's called What's the Tea? It's actually really good.
It is.
It's really, really good. And they do celebrity interviews, which is neat. But there's a lot of good shows out there. We just gotta get our feelers out there and listen.
I like listening to Two Dope Queens.
Two Dope Queens.
Two Dope Queens. Okay, I'm
New
gonna have
York,
to listen
good.
to that.
Okay, I gotta listen to that
They're
too.
funny. They're really funny.
If you guys have any shows you want us to listen to, please, by all means, let us
Yep.
know, and we will definitely listen to them. So thanks again for the shout out.
Thank
and
you,
for
guys.
The love, John, specifically you, because without you slaying the scene, the podcast would not even be a thing.
Thank you so much.
So thank you very much. And you can also follow us. Make sure you subscribe to us on SoundCloud now that we got that up and running. You could also subscribe to us on the podcast app through iTunes on an iOS device. And we are also, we're also on Google Play. So if you got one of those lesser devices like an Android, then feel free to log on to that. What's that called? That Google Play Store? I don't know that life.
Yeah,
but if you have a Google Play...
What app is it off of Google Play?
Bitch, I don't know.
So how you gonna tell them to find
Listen,
it?
If you listen to a podcast and you on Google Play, then you already know how to do it. I don't need to tell you how to do it. But we're on Google Play. All you need to do is search Slaying the Scene on all your devices, and you will see us.
Absolutely.
And on that note, goodbye. Like Superfruit.
Oh, I love Superfruit.
Remember Tori Kelly?
Yeah.
Toodaloo? She did that high note. Toodaloo, guys.
Toodaloo. Bye.
Toodles, poodles.